This is the 284th Taiku. In the Babylonian Talmud, it appears in Tractate Chullin, page 140b. According to the book by Rabbi Aharon Yeshua Pessin, called Taiku, it's a compilation of all of the Taikus, the unanswered questions in the Babylonian Talmud. This is, again, Taiku number 284, in Tractate Chullin 140b with the words by Rabbi Yirmiyah. Again, Rabbi Yirmiyah. I have a theory that Rabbi Yirmiyah, either Rabbi Yirmiyah or Rav Papa, asked the most Taikus. I see his name many times in a lot of Taikus. But anyway, here's another boy Rabbi Yirmiyah. Boy Rabbi Yirmiyah mitalis mau shetochoitz kenopai mau shetochoitzu. Rabbi Jeremiah raises a dilemma. In a case where a rag is lying in the nest between the mother bird and the eggs. Interesting. A rag, a piece of cloth, something. It says talus. So you translate it rag, but whatever. Some piece of material is lying in the nest between the mother bird and the eggs. What is the law? Does it interpose between them, such that the mother is not considered to be resting upon the eggs? If so, one would be exempt from sending away the mother. Similarly, if the feathers are detached from the mother's wings and are lying between the mother bird and the eggs, what's the halacha? Do they interpose between the eggs and the mother? Beitzim uzois mahu Shnei serei beitzim zo al gav zo mahu Zochar al gav beitzim unekev al gav zochar mahu teiku. Interesting. Teiku is highly technical, highly unlikely that they'll ever happen or ever have happened, but that's what the Talmud is all about. You can trust the Talmud for bringing all kinds of cases that will never happen. Will never happen. I can say that with almost absolute certainty, but 99.999%, let's put it that way, which basically means it'll never happen. Okay, here are all these questions. Rabbi Jeremiah asks again, if an unfertilized egg, does an unfertilized egg separate between the mother and the fertilized eggs? What's the halacha? Additionally, in the case of two sets of fertilized eggs are lying on top of each other, what's the halacha? How would you ever tell? Okay, does the upper set of eggs interpose between the mother and the lower set? Furthermore, what's the halacha in a case where a male bird is resting on top of the eggs? When does a male bird ever rest on top of eggs? It doesn't happen. Maybe there's an anomaly, and the female bird is resting on top of the male. Imagine that. What a nice little chicken family. You have the eggs over here, and the male is resting on top of the eggs, and the female is resting on top of the male. Did that ever happen once in human history? Probably not ever. Not even once, probably. But we want to know, what if that ever did happen? Would you have to send away the mother? Does the male bird interpose between the female and the eggs? So the Gemara says, either surprisingly or unsurprisingly, Taiku, we have no answer to this. And we must wait until the Messiah comes to find out if a male bird is lying on eggs and the female is lying on top of the male, if you have to send the female away. I wonder who's going to be asking Elijah that question. But, even so, Maran Atha.